What is up, guys and girls, and welcome to episode 18 of Power to the Cables, my FM19 Prescot Cables series. We have 4 games to catch up on Pesky Balls TV, and then we'll head to our live comp against Witton Albion at Valere Park. So, let's get cracking. So here we are, guys, here at Valère Park. Because we're playing Witton Albion, who are 11th, we as we said in previous episodes, we're going to only use our experimental tactic against the big, sort of the top half of the table, the bigger teams. It doesn't seem to work too well against the lower in the league teams. So we're going to go for a 4-4-2 in this game with Barnsley in goal, McNally, Cooper, McCulloch and Fernandez in defence, Matty Hamilton, Luke Griffiths, Jack Lenihan and Chris Almond in midfield, and Dean Kane up top. Who else? They've not been too apparent over the last few games, but maybe if we just play them two together, they might work wonders. Who knows? We'll see. Because yeah, we bigged up the whole Dean Kane thing, and then they just disappeared without a trace. So yeah, let's crack on with this. We'll go assertive. Come on, lads, show me what you can do. Show me what you got. And play. So we're kicking off. Harry Kane with the centre kick. Back to James Cooper. McCulloch all the way forward. McKenna gets it back, but Ullman's there to pick up the loose ball into Lenihan. Griffiths to Lenihan. Fernandez takes a couple of strides and gets it into Dean. Just slightly over the bar. Kirkham out to Charlton. Headed back by McCulloch. Kane's there. Lenihan into Almond. Almond cuts inside, but it's passed back to Lenihan, who shoots just wide of the mark. We are all over him. We've had 2 shots, none on target, but 2 shots in the first 5 minutes. McNally with the corner. Whips it in, but it's cleared only as far as Lenihan. Lenihan into McCulloch. Griffiths. Hamilton goes for a shot. He can shoot from there, but not this time. He goes fairly wide. Not much going on. Flying for the opening half, but opening a few minutes. Griffiths heads out, so does Dean. Linley's going to get to it. Back to Yates, who's going to look to start another counter-attack, but it's blasted far too far into our box. Linley again, Williams. Bain, Brewster, Jay Williams. They're passing around us and we're not really doing anything to get the ball off them at the minute. Williams again. Anderson. Williams. That's it, we're pushing them out slightly. Yates has been set free on the wing. Can he get across? And he does get across into Brewster. Brewster controls it beautifully, but his attempt is blocked. Great, he controlled it really well with his foot. Walter Fernandez with the corner. Whips it in. Kane's there and manages to header it into the goalkeeper's hands from about 3 yards out, which is pretty amazing, to be fair. Williams to Anderson. Anderson forward. Brewster's going to easily get there. James Cooper clears after a brilliant stop from Ben Barnes. Not many goals in this now. We're playing a 4-4-2. James Cooper in only as far as Williams. Williams clears. It looks like McNally's going to be the first one to that. All the way back to Ben Barnes. Ben Barnes forward to Fernandez. Fernandez drives forward before he's tackled. A day. Nice little pass to Brewster. He is outnumbered at the minute, but he gets manages to get a ball into Bain, who gets a shot off, but Barnes is there to stop that one. Big kick upfield from Ben Barnes. Can Dean get ahead on it? No. Lenihan forward to Kane. Kane, Griffiths. Griffiths had a go, but Kirkham's there. Not much going on, is there? There's a lot of sort of middle of the park passing, but not really enough efforts at either end. So we've got to half time. We've had 10 shots on goal, and 4 on target. We are getting muscled out of possession, but we are taking our chances, which is good. Let's go to team talk. We'll give them a little bit of an aggressive. I'm not happy with that performance. A lot of green there. So let's start the second half with the same team and see if we can get any sort of reaction from them. Taylor. Charlton. Taylor again. And that's the opening second half highlight. Walter Fernandez with a free kick straight at the wall. He didn't even seem to square it up. Out for a throw, which we're not going to see apparently. And Ben Barnes is going to take a long goal kick down the field. Kane, Lenahan to Griffiths. Griffiths long ball forward to Dean. Hamilton. Dean. Lenahan. Into Almond. Almond's going to have a shot and it's wide. 10 more minutes. If nothing happens, we're going to have to make some changes, I think. We're a home team and we're just not doing well at all. Let's close Brewster down a little bit. Walter Fernandez is having a good game, but that's about it. Into Almond. Kane. Lenahan. Dean. Oh, Dean again. Oh, straight into Kirkham's arms. Just over the hour mark now. I think we're going to have to look at making some changes. So let's go to tactics and we will bring on Josh Klein-Davis for Lloyd Dean. And as a midfield doing Jack Lenahan can come off for Baba Conte. And that should be okay for now. Let's carry on. Half an hour to go. Can we break the deadlock anytime soon? We are peppering their goal with shots. Like, it's ridiculous how we haven't scored yet. Griffiths. Walter Fernandez. Conte. Oh, first touch, that would have been some goal, wouldn't it? Out for a corner. Walter Fernandez with a corner. Crosses deep. And no one bothers even jumping for it, to be fair. Witton get a goal kick. McKenna. Wide. I mean, the goalkeepers have been decent in this game. The ratings ain't great, but they clearly have. Well, Kirkham's rating's better. Fernandez's rating's going up, and we're not really seeing much from him, apart from taking a lot of throws and corners and stuff. Conte, Hamilton. Conte again, out wide. Griffiths to McNally. McNally whips it in. Ullman's there, and to be fair, Kane, you should have been second to that ball. I know it was a shot, but just divert it. Conte, Griffiths. Conte just wasting time like you can. Fernandez. I think we've dropped down to second as well, guys. So that's not great. Kane. A day. James Cooper. Don't mess it up. Don't mess about. Back to Barnsley. Oh, I thought that was going to go in. I thought he stepped behind the line then. That would have been devastating. 15 minutes left. Let's give them some encouragement. See if that helps. See, Walter Fernandez so far is man of the match, but as a unit, we've not really done anything. 15 minutes left, and Taylor's got a free kick. Anderson, Taylor, Yates, Linley. Lovely floating cross. A day gets there, but Barnes is there, equal to it. 20 shots, we've had 7 on target, and we've not put one in the back of the net. What is going on? It's the business end of the season. We've got about 9 games left, and this is when we need to be scoring goals, and we're just not. 3 minutes of added time, and I don't think anything's going to happen now. That's it. Fernandez, can he get a last gasp free kick? No, he puts it over the bar. And that is full time. 0-0 against Witton Albion. Not a great result, especially considering the stats. But what can you do? I think Fernandez easily got man of the match. He did. Or player of the match now, as we're not allowed to say man of the match because it's sexist. Not a great game, but we move on. So there we go, guys. A 0-0 draw with mid-table Witton Albion sees us drop down from first to second place. We're now 2 points behind Stalybridge Celtic, who have taken the top spot. Not great. I'm a bit annoyed about it, but I guess at least it's not a loss. And we're still well in the playoffs. We've got to drop 5 points to fall out of the playoffs, so we've got that, yeah. We're also on target, I think, still to reach our record ever points total, which would be good. But yeah, it's not going to happen if we carry on playing like that. So yeah, guys, thanks for coming. Sorry I couldn't bring you a live com with more goals. There was plenty of goals in the highlights section of the Pesky Balls TV earlier on, but in the live com it was a boring 0-0 draw against mid-table Witton Albion. If you've enjoyed the video, guys, you know what to do. Hit that like button. If you're new around here, subscribe. Hit that bell. Make sure you don't miss anything I upload. Also, if you want to hit me up in the comments, feel free. I always try and reply and get back to people who watch my series. So yeah, thanks for coming, guys. You've been great. I've been Kylex. Peace out.